All right, man. Let's talk about Kevin Durant and Draymond Green. They are butting heads again over really nothing. Um, Over something that happened years ago. But they got to find a way to sell the finals, and that's just the way it is. They got to find a way to sell these finals, even though Golden State, they got history and modern history, and we believe history and Wilt Chamberlain history, and I think they won a championship in the '70s type of history. But they got to find a way to stop. I find a way to stop the bad viewerships. What's so funny, man? The NFL's lowest viewership of last season is higher than the biggest viewership for the NBA this season. So, you got a classic team in Boston there. You got Golden State, a modern day classic. And if this finals don't sell, man, they probably gonna just skip the line and make sure LeBron make the finals of the Western Conference Finals next year. Um, and this is what happened when you artificially trying to find stars. You know what I'm saying? They didn't go looking for Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. Well, they had to look for Larry Bird because he wanted to quit basketball after losing the national championship. But the NBA needs a makeover. That's what it need, bro. Like tired of watching the game stop for replay. I mean for reviews. People tired of seeing a free throw contest, 3-point shooting contest. You know, um, we tired of seeing an offensive player bumping somebody else and it's a foul on the other person. It's terrible. It's terrible, man. But but it says Kevin Durant shut down Draymond Green's claim that Steph Curry had to deal with more double teams. Um, so in an interview with Colin Hurd, Draymond Green discussed playing alongside Kevin Durant and Steph Curry during their NBA Finals run with the Golden State Warriors. According to Draymond, Curry received more attention from opposing defense even when KD was on the roster. He said, quote, Ket was absolutely incredible in those finals runs. Draymond maintained before reminding listeners that Curry had to deal with more double teams. Steph Curry got double teamed probably 7 times the amount that KD did in a given series. Green added. So, quote, so when you watch those games, you say, Curry's numbers could be a little bit down. He's facing double teams. Green went on to say that the fans don't understand basketball will say Curry needs to win the NBA Finals to validate his all-time record. He do. The fuck you mean? He do. Shit, didn't LeBron win one? Didn't Kobe win one? Didn't Shaq win one? Didn't King win one? You know what I'm saying? He do. Shit. And if this is his way of taking pressure off of Steph Curry because he knows Steph Curry can't deal with pressure well, then this is his way of taking pressure off of Steph Curry. He do need to win them. You know, but he do. So let's see. I bet I'm doing it all wrong. Well, we only got to listen to what he said, do we? We read what he said. He said they need those shiny objects for them to be able to analyze what's going on. Steph Curry got double teamed 7 times the amount KD did. The impact that he has on the game, if you don't understand basketball, you're going to say he needs final MVP to validate who he is, Draymond. He does. And I understand basketball. And he does need it, bro. What you mean? The more hardware you got, that's what y'all talk about. LeBron being in 10 finals, Jordan going having 2 3-peats. He hasn't won a finals MVP, bro. And he hasn't shown up big in the playoffs. Not consistently, bro. Even in this playoff run, I think scoring 15 points. His points erratic, but they ain't playing nobody. So this is moment to show, because in the first finals he was trash. Let's be real, bro. They had no answer for Dre for Clay. For LeBron James. And it was just LeBron James and a bunch of Matthew Dellavedovas over there. And Matthew Dellavedova was shutting down y'all boy Steph Curry. So when they try to, they just pretty much what they doing is trying to just soften the blow on Steph Curry because he don't deal with pressure well, and everybody got their weakness, but he don't do with pressure well, and that's facts. The bigger the moment is, the smaller he come up, especially in the playoffs specifically. That's a fact, you know, and, and people don't want to admit it, and that's fine. You ain't got to admit it, but it's a reason why he's came up small. Just like James Harden, he just got a better support and cat. And but two things different between him and Steph Curry. Steph Curry and James Harden. Steph got a better support and cast, and and uh and he got a better system around him. They move the basketball. He's a better player without the ball. That's the biggest thing right there. He's a better player without the ball. James Harden can't play without the ball. Steph can move without the ball. Steph is a better all around basketball player. You know, but when the playoffs come on for James Harden, ain't nothing shaking, bro. Ain't nothing shaking. Think about that for a minute. Ain't nothing shaking. So, um, but that's my opinion. He does need to come up big in this finals to validate. Like I said, we had great numbers in the final. Anytime they front running in Golden State, bro, he good. Anytime they front running, he A1, bro. He A1. When the game is tight, man, they can be building up condominiums, bro, in the hood. Let's be real. He be building up condominiums in the hood, bro. So, you know, it is what it is. But let's move on. So Kevin Durant, Twitter fingers clap back on Tuesday. A Twitter user asked Durant if Green take was true, which to KD replied, "From my view of it, this is 100% false." He says, "From my view." Then he said, "You have to learn to listen to full text and not steal it before you bait into tweeting champ." He says, "Oh, I seen it, brethren. I appreciate the compliment, but I disagree with what you said about the double teams. That's all. I love the show." He probably like, listen, you said what you said, bro. Well, we gonna see what he do with all these double teams in this finals. Because what about before Kevin Durant? It's a reason they begged Kevin Durant. That's what nobody talk about. People with Kevin Durant didn't have to listen. You know what I'm saying? They begged Kevin Durant to come there. Then got jealous when he was getting all the shine. It's as simple as that. They begged that man to come here. You know, and because Steph Curry couldn't get it done, and this is his best opportunity. This would be his best opportunity, bro, to get it done. So, in my opinion, they should get it done. But I ain't the. He just don't come up big in playoffs, and now it's time for him to kill that notion. Just like James Harden in Brooklyn, he could have killed that notion that he wasn't good player. When it came, the lights came on. But like I said, I ain't no. I don't know. I ain't no analytical. Whatever. But you know, if I had to double team and stop one person on that team, just from my point of view, it'd be Kevin Durant. That's who I'll be trying to stop. But you can't really double Kevin Durant, especially in that situation. And he probably would have been, being unable to get double two in Brooklyn. But James Harden didn't hold up his end of the deal. They traded for James Harden. That messed the whole thing up. They should have went with a team around KD and Kyrie. They'd probably still be playing. But that's what the NBA needed was Kevin Durant versus Golden State. And Durant, I can't even say Durant didn't hold up his end of the bargain, man, because I got to say, Kyrie and the Brooklyn Nets organization, Sean Marks, didn't hold up their end of the bargain, period. Because they should have kept Karis LeVert, Jared Payton, Jared Allen. They should have kept that core. They should have kept that core. You know, this is my opinion, but like I said, Draymond always they gotta have some type of buzz for the finals. I'm not sure how anticipated it is because I've been on the loop vacation and I did catch up to Game 7, but you know I'm not. I mean, I don't know, man. I guess it don't have that big finals feel when LeBron make it or Jordan used to make it. You know what I'm saying? Or the Warriors and Cavaliers when the Heat make it had a different type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? But it's not a bad matchup series. But I think ultimately the best matchup series for them was getting Steph Curry versus Kevin Durant, obvious reasons. But in that situation, I had to double team somebody. It'd be Kevin Durant more than Steph Curry. But maybe Draymond right, maybe Kevin Durant right. But it's all you know. It's all publicity to get some viewerships driven to the NBA Finals. So let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out the NBA Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase chance of notifications. We go live, drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. On my link tree in the description as well too is the first link there. I might pin it in the comment section. You can find me from Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, YouTube, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know in the comment section. Check out the NBA Talk playlist for more videos like this.